Welcome back, everybody, to day two of our 3-day Awaken Together challenge. I'm so excited to see everybody here. So we're going to give a little moment to wait for some others to join us. In the meantime, would love to just hear in the chat, what's it like to be you today? What's it like to be you right now? Kurt is cold. I'm sorry, Kurt. Peter is also feeling cold. Okay. Excited. Good. A little rushed. Yeah. Exhilarating, grounded, a little anxious, curious, heavy in Minneapolis, feeling that too. And is sitting in a ray of sun. Me as well, Anne, except it's in my eyes. Leon, much love to you. Just lost your grandma. Sanjay, curious. Judy, apprehensive. Hannah, thankful. Me as well. Leslie, sad for Minneapolis. And Simone, hopeful. 27 inches of snow in Massachusetts. Wow. Happy from Texas. Joy and unity. Beautiful. Sue is unsure. Well, thank you again for joining us. Let's start with a deep breath and just ground into this moment. So if it feels available to you, to close your eyes or hold a soft gaze, just breathing in slowly and deeply, feeling your feet on the floor, your butt in the seat, your heart beating in your chest. See if you can hold the intention to be present for our next half hour together. With another deep breath, let out a big sigh and arrive back together. So, yesterday we explored curiosity, and curiosity as a mechanism to deepen with each other. And it was a very, very simple practice. What's that like? And today we're going to explore boundaries into compassion. And what we'll find in the next 30 minutes is that what you're going to leave with is a deeper understanding of what is the reason why we arrive at anger or resentment in life. And you're going to have a solution to every single conflict that you've ever had or will have. It's a lofty promise, I know, but I'm very excited to share this experience with you. Who's interested in that? Okay, awesome. So, boundaries. 5 months into my relationship with my girlfriend, I hired a coach for her. And this is a coach that specialized in boundaries. Now, this woman, she had lived in a Buddhist temple for about 15 years, studying, and meditating. And it was so interesting, her take on boundaries, because that's what her specialty was. She said that when she went through the Buddhist path, she lost her sense of self so much that when she went back into the real world, she didn't feel a container for who she was. And what she discovered was that boundaries, right? Holding boundaries is what actually contains our energy so that we can maximize our energy. And there's a question that I will pose to you. Okay? And I just want to invite you to take a breath and think about this. What in your life are you tolerating? What are the things that are not your highest excitement, not the things that you're absolutely in love with? That when somebody says yes to you, and you say maybe in your life, instead of saying yes, or even fuck yes, right? What are the things that we are tolerating? And if you were to just calculate the sum of the things that you are tolerating in your life, how much energy a day do you think that adds up to? Is that 10% of your day? 30%? 50%? Right? And I know that when I was in my last marriage, my ex-wife, there was quite a bit of things that I was tolerating. And I gave so much energy to it. I was just I'm in Hawaii because I'm part of this group called Transformation Leadership Council, formed by Jack Canfield decades ago. It's where The Secret was formed. And he had a speaker come up who presented an awe-striking quote statistic. He said that the average person per day spends 2 hours and 18 minutes in drama. Does that resonate with anybody? 2 hours and 18 minutes in an experience where there is some non-peace, non-joy, non-love, right? Minimum of like conflict or resistance or something. And that comes fundamentally from us not being able to say no. And so what I want to do is offer a practice where you will get a you will get to see a felt sense of what no is like. And so I want to ask for a volunteer. You can use the react symbol in Zoom and raise your hand. And we're going to take one brave volunteer and have a very simple practice just to see what no sounds like. Great. Irina, can you turn on your video? Perfect. And I'll add the spotlight. Great. And you can unmute here. So let's all give Irina a round of applause for being the brave soul to volunteer. Thank you, Irina.
Thank you.
Okay. Irina, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from the Czech Republic.
Really? Okay, perfect. Because my girlfriend is from the Czech Republic and I live there half time. Okay.
Nice.
So Irina, what we're gonna do is um, I'm going to say yes,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And your only job is to say no.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna vary the different kinds of ways that I say yes. And
Mm-hmm.
all you have to do is say no and just tune into what's it like in your body to experience the different yeses and the experience the different nos. Okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. 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 No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, 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 yes.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Arena. So, Irina, what did you notice happen for you in the different qualities of yeses and nos? Were there some that
Mhm.
were easier or more difficult?
I noticed that I was mm, kind of my reaction was tuning to the way you said the yes. In the I was like tuning to say the no in a like more kind or more harsh way, depending on how strongly or softly or seducingly you were saying it.
Hmm. Were there some that were easier than others to say no to?
Mm.
Were there some that were like difficult to say no? Like you almost wanted to say yes?
Not really, and I was actually surprised that it
Mm.
was not so difficult for me because normally I have an issue saying no.
Right. Who resonates with that? Yeah. Thank you so much, Irina. I really appreciate you. Let's all give Irina a round of applause.
Thank you.
So this exercise is a very simple demo because what it demonstrates is that what's fundamentally happening underneath all of our words is some people are saying yes to us and trying to enroll us into their experience. And then we may have differing versions of saying no. In Irina's case, she was mirroring my yes, right? So I imagine like maybe if it was an angry yes, then it might be a responsive angry no. If it was a silly or playful yes, then it might be a silly, playful no. But when we go out into the real life, I've done this exercise hundreds of times through our retreats in Denver, Colorado. And and some people have a great deal of difficulty with the angry yes. And maybe it's because they were raised with angry parents that used anger to enroll the children into doing what they want, right? Some people have more difficulty with a guilty yes, like or a shaming yes, because that was another mechanism that our parents used to enroll us into what they wanted. Does that make sense? Right? And so developing the skill to attune to our bodies and be like, wait a second, what is my no? What that does is that not only does that help you make room for what a no is inside of you, it also helps you understand what a yes is inside of you. Does that make sense? You need to know your no before you can know your yes. Does that make sense? Okay. So, um, second question I'll pose you is how do you think the Dalai Lama would say no? Do you think it would be varied? Do you think he might have an angry no in there? I think that he probably would have a very consistent, very compassionate, right? Simone is saying quietly, gentle, consistent, right? With silent power, or maybe a laugh. Sanjay says that maybe there might be a laugh in there, right? You might say, no, no, but not a laugh at you, but maybe a laugh with you out of joyfulness. So if there is sort of like a point where we can work towards in our boundary holding, maybe it's putting that on. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to breakout rooms. And last time we tried breakout rooms, there were a few people that came back into the room, and that's totally fine. Okay. Because if your partner isn't able to do it, no worries, just come back in the room and we'll do some more demos. Okay. But we're going to go to the breakout rooms, and you're just going to do that simple exercise. Okay. The person with the shortest hair is going to say yes. The person with the longest hair is going to say no. And then you're going to do that for a minute and then switch. I will broadcast a message that shares that. Um, how you go back to the room, if Kimberly asked, how do I go back into the room? You could just leave the room and come right back. Okay. So when you go to the breakout rooms, my invitation to you is to tune into your body of what it's like to receive, what it's like to say yes, what it's like to receive no's, right? To get rejected over and over. And then for the person saying no, what it's like to receive different kinds of yes, right? And then what it's like to hold the no. And look at where the challenge is. Like that's the trigger treasure hunting that we want to do. Which yes is more difficult to be with? A sad one, an angry one, a fawning one, a playful one, okay? And the person who's doing the yes, your person with the shortest hair, try on differing forms of yes. Got it? Okay. And then you're gonna switch sides in a minute. So could we please create the breakout rooms? And away we go. So person with shortest hair is gonna say yes. All right, and those returning, welcome back. And for those returning, who would like to volunteer for a trial? Nady, do you want to try it?
Oh, it's nodding. Yeah,
Nadi.
sure.
Great. Where are you calling
Yeah.
in from, Nadi?
Sacramento, California.
Ah, beautiful. I did a camping trip out there one time. Okay. So would you like to try on the no or the yes?
I'll try and then no.
Okay. Ready? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes?
No.
Okay. Thanks, Dottie. So what did you notice? Was there any difference in what was the energy like of your no? Were there any differences?
I mean, I think after you said the Dalai Lama thing, I tried to keep like it centered, like more
Uh-huh.
calm.
Mm-hmm.
But I did realize that there was a part of me that just because someone's coming at you with a yes, there's a part of me that wants to agree with them. Like, even though you're not saying yes to anything in particular, I wanted to agree with you. Like,
Totally.
I felt the pull to be like, I don't know what you're saying yes to, but I want to agree with it. Um,
Totally.
so that felt strange. It's like, why do I want to agree with it just because? Because maybe just because I think in my mind, yes sounds more positive, or it seems better, it seems happier or something. Yes just sounds more nicer or something.
Right. That totally makes sense. Yeah, there's this part of us that like wants to be agreeable, maybe because to disagree risks separation, right? Thank
Yeah.
you, Nadi, for the demo. Appreciate you.
Mhm. Thanks.
And and since we have a number of other people here, what I'm going to just do is I'm going to share with you a variations of yes, and I want you to just say no right now. Okay? So everybody take a deep breath. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Yes, yes. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Okay, thank you all. I uh I feel like I should go for the Oscars or something. So, I wonder if you can just raise your hand if you want to share what that was like for you. What did you notice? What maybe surprised you? Okay, Michelle, what surprised you?
I noticed that my breathing got shallow, and that surprised
Ah,
me. Yeah. I could just feel like it was harder to take a full breath as I was saying no, especially as it moved along.
hmm. What's it like to notice that?
A little unsettling,
Hmm.
because I'm wondering how many situations that's happened that I have
Totally.
started breathing shallow and then it's turned into anxiety afterwards.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who resonates with that? Yeah. What's it like to see so many people resonate?
Yeah. It's always comforting to know I'm not the only one,
You
that we're in
definitely
this
are.
together.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
And anyone else have a share? Okay, let's see. Laki? I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So I noticed that I matched your energy at some points, but there were other points, especially the ones where it was more pleading, that I became more impatient, you know,
Mm,
I became more exasperated and impatient, which I feel like is, you know, I mean, those are actual normal reactions because you feel like someone is trying to ignore your boundaries, you know,
totally.
with their
Right.
pleading. Yeah, but what I
Right.
seem to find in my waking life is that I had we actually been in the moment, I had forewarning that this was happening. This was an exercise. Had we actually been in the moment, I wonder if I had been, if I would have been so resolved and so, you know, defiant in my answer, if I would have just done like the previous lady said, you know, just kind of gone along after a while, like, because, you know, I mean, who doesn't want to say yes? You know,
Right.
who doesn't want to
Right. You know, and this is a practice, right? Because what we're doing here is we're removing words when there's story involved with the words, like, um, do you want this burger? Would you like to rest right now? So on and so forth. The story then incites our minds, and then we can more easily react rather than respond.
Mhm.
And so by removing the words, this is the practice that we do at Ceremonia, the nonprofit that I have founded, as well as the live course that we're launching with HeartMind. It's that we're engaging in practices that are so simple that it really grounds the somatic experience inside of us so that we can replicate it back in the real world. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Thank you
does.
so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Um, and Lane, I'm going to move on for now, but what we're going to do is maybe have you do the next exercise. Okay? Okay. Because what I promised is to give you a solution to every problem that's ever existed, every conflict that's ever existed. That was a little carrot that I dangled. And that's because when we actually do have our boundaries violated, which happens all the time, and in fact, if you really tune in every single day, just see how many times you can track the times where you energetically say yes to something that inside your body maybe was a no or a maybe. Does that make sense? Like, how many times a day do you tolerate something? And that might not even be someone else asking you. That might be inside of you. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm going to eat this sandwich that was in the refrigerator for 3 days. You know? And I'm like, maybe, okay, I'll just do it. You know? And how many times does that happen for you per day? What happens when we have boundaries violated, if it's a really, really big boundary, that can, an eruption can arise inside of us. But little ones that get violated can accumulate and it can build up into resentment, right? And that can happen over the course of days, that can happen over the course of years. And what that can create is a relationships, and you might have experienced this or are experiencing this, relationships where the relationship doesn't feel as alive. It doesn't feel as safe for both parties, right? And we start living a life where we're tolerating instead of living a life where we're really saying yes to life. And so when that happens, conflicts can and will happen. And so I want to demo something. Lane, are you open to doing the demo with me? Awesome. Okay. Where once again we're going to use something very, very, very simple and demo the source of every conflict and the solution to every conflict. So Lane, where are you calling in from?
In Wilmington, North Carolina.
Ah, and I see you bundled up there.
It's cold.
Okay. Great to see you. Thank you for
Mm,
volunteering. Okay.
You're welcome.
So what I'm going to do is ask you to recall a conflict that's inside, that might still be living inside of you. And what we're going to do is we're going to point at each other and we're going to say you, okay, at the same time, matching each other's energy. And we're just going to kind of see where that energy goes. Okay. You ready?
Ready?
Ready. Okay. Ready? You,
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 you.
you.
Okay, what did you notice in your energy? Did it in the rising or falling? Like what happened for you?
Um, I just felt like I was anticipating the next rise.
Hmm.
Like something happened where I was sort of defending whatever could come up next.
Right, right. Yeah, you're anticipating and preparing for defense. Is that right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, cool. Did everyone else see that? Kind of witness that? And maybe you might have felt it in your body too, right?
Mhm.
Okay, now we're going to point at ourselves and say, me. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
Me,
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 me.
me.
What was that like for you?
Well, I get energy pretty quickly in my body. That one was, yeah, that one kind of felt like the energy was going from my base up,
Hmm.
and I got warmer. Like somehow I felt closer to you
Okay,
than the other one. I
interesting.
mean, the other one, you're sort of defensive. This one felt more like you were more in your center. I could then relate, and it was more safe for me to be in my center.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Now you're going to start by pointing at yourself and saying me, and I'm going to point at you and say you, matching your energy, but with compassion. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Me,
You,
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 me,
you. Okay. What was
me.
that like for you?
Oh, it's like a bit like Taekwondo when someone comes at you and you're like kind of moving that energy. So when I was defensive and you came forth with compassion, I sort of softened in my heart.
Right. And how'd that feel for you?
I kind of liked it. Yeah,
Hmm.
I would go further with you because of that.
Okay, beautiful. And now we're just going to say us together. Okay.
Mm.
Ready? Us, us,
Us.
us,
Us.
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 And what's that like for you?
Oh, it feels very sweet.
Hmm.
Very sweet.
Hmm.
Big.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lane. Everyone give Lane a round of applause. So, do we get it? Every single conflict starts with you. You did this to me. It's your fault. Why are you doing this? Right? What we're really saying underneath is me. Care about me, right? This is important to me. I want you to love me. And the solution to every conflict is compassion. Every conflict that arises from our boundaries getting violated is to say, you, yes, I care about you. I may not agree with you, but this is important to me because it's important to you. You. Are we seeing that? Did you see how it all softened? Right? And if you want to create a lasting and healthy relationship there, it's really us. We face this as a team. It's us. Us. We are here together. It's not us that is the issue. It's not you that's the issue. It's the issue that's the issue. Does that make sense? It's the behavior, not the character trait. And so, what I invite you to go into the world, we have a call tomorrow, which I'm really excited to share with you as well. And this call tomorrow is called Transcend Together, because we're going to take these lessons of asking, what's that like? And we're going to take these lessons of our boundaries and compassion, and we're going to just practice together being very present together. And tomorrow, when you join the call, what you're going to find is that within 30 minutes, you're going to feel an elevated sense of connection, and maybe a connection that you haven't felt that quality in a long time. I did this practice with a group of entrepreneurs in Cabo, and this couple came up afterwards, came to me and said that they hadn't felt this connected with each other in years. And so my invitation to you is to take this practice home with you, to pay attention to your yeses and your nos, to be like, whoa, where am I tolerating? Where am I saying yes when it was really a maybe or a no? And as you feel the charge build up in you, see if you can first pour into yourself compassion, right? The me, inside of me. And if you are in conflict with someone else, see if you can take a breath and recognize that that person is really saying me, and your opportunity to be you, us. Okay? Thank you all for this beautiful call. This has been a lovely start to my morning, and I hope that each of you stays warm and bundled up like Lane in her beautiful green sweater. I will see you tomorrow, where we will transcend together and feel a sense of connection through practice of something really simple and groundable. Aho, thank you all for coming today. I appreciate all of you.